Oh my God, from Tuscaloosa, Alabama to this day. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. And I'm back with some more boxing. We here now. Watch party. Let's get it. Wilder versus Parker. It's about to go down. They're in the ring. Oh my God. You know, when it's a Deontay Wilder show, you can't blink, so I had to start on time. Shout out to my boy Kamal Oz. Wilder's back look huge. What? When it's a Wilder show, it's a wrap. You got to get there early. I need everyone to come in and smash the like button. Please get the likes up. We are about to begin. This is not a drill. Please come in and smash the like button. This is the Wilder versus Joshua watch party. To this day, it's the watch party. If you hear my voice, it is about to start. And when Wilder fights, I got to pay attention because you don't know what is going to happen. DAZN got to improve with their pay-per-view pacing. They have too many gaps in it. They have too many spaces in their pay-per-views. DAZN, their pacing is terrible on their pay-per-views. From Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Shout out to all the love in the super thanks, super chat. We got my girl, Georgia Peach, with the $10 super. Kenya B with another $10 super. All right, Wilder's ready to go. He had a dope outfit, too. Oh, my God. I'm picking Wilder knockout. The commentating, they've been hating on DW. They've been hating on Wilder. But none of that matter when you got that bomb squad, when you got that, oh my God, when you got that NyQuil. All right, round one, let's get it. Bro, they tugging Parker. They say he a man reborn. All right. He gonna have to get reborn after this. The day of reckoning. Wilder on his toes bouncing. Wilder's back looks swole. Wilder working with Malik Scott. Wilder shot a jab. Wilder with the long range jab. Bro, the commentary hating. They talking about what did the wars with Fury take out of Wilder. What did they take out of Fury? He the one got dropped in his last fight by an MMA guy that don't box. It's not many punches being landed or anything. Oh, Wilder with the little stiff jab to let Parker know. Bro, look at Wilder's back, bro. Wilder a freak of nature. Parker did a 1-2, but I don't think he connected. Wilder like fainting a little bit. There's a height disparity for Wilder. Nothing's really landed so far. Wilder keep flicking that flash left jab. Wilder on his toes. Parker tried to send a little right. This looked like the Robert Helenius fight with Wilder, where Wilder ain't showing like much of anything. Wilder just flashing the little left-hand jab. I'd give Parker round one, but he didn't really do nothing. But I guess he was trying to push the pace. But I don't know. It wasn't like he did a bunch of stuff to like definitely win the round. So far, I mean, Wilder's gonna have to let his hands go, but I'm not really worried about it so far in round one because Wilder has the right hand and he didn't even use it. So that becomes dangerous for your opponent because your opponent, they don't have a gauge on how fast the right hand is coming, how hard you're hitting, because all he did was flick out the left jab, for most of the fight. So when Wilder connects with that right hand, it's usually too late. So, I mean, he can't fight the whole fight like this, but, him just like downloading the data, taking his time, not getting hit with any big thing, that kind of favors Wilder because when he explodes, it's a wrap. And when he starts to introduce that right hand, you can lull your opponent to sleep. Like Parker can get, a bit comfortable because Wilder is like, this is all he got? And then he can explode like Gervonta Davis, Some fighters are explosive, so. And then y'all lie. Ooh, Parker, big swing and a miss. Parker, people say Wilder can't fight off his back foot, but he knocked out Spilka off the back foot. So he can still generate power. And the crazy thing with Wilder is his power is 12 rounds. So you have to literally be on guard unless you get him out of there. Body shot Parker. Wilder stepped in with a left jab. Parker, seeing Wilder's height's giving Parker an issue because he's trying to be aggressive, but he too far out. Parker's too far out, and he's like missing some of these wide shots because he need to get in close, but he know it's dangerous to get in close. Wilder's not even showing the right hand, I'm telling you. Parker came in with his head, and Wilder tried to send a short right. And see, the danger too is if Parker starts getting antsy and rushes in, that's when Wilder gonna bait you and set you up and knock you out. If Parker starts getting like reckless and is just like trying to bull his way in, that's when it could spell trouble. 2 minutes, if 2 minute or round two, we got 15 seconds left. Wilder can't back straight out. He got to watch that. I mean, I give Parker the round, but it's not much going on for real, for real. He's not like neither guy is doing a whole lot, but I'm telling you, this pace is more dangerous for Parker because Parker feels he probably won the first 2 rounds, and if he starts feeling himself and he falls asleep at the wheel, Wilder gonna meet him at that front door. Like, oh my God. Like, so far, Parker hasn't really made Wilder uncomfortable, in my opinion. And I think that's a better approach to try to, like, beat Wilder. But the only danger is you got to walk through fire to potentially try to do that. So we will see how it plays out. Arce Powell, salute, good brother. Always the best watch party. Hashtag Bomb Squad. Shout out to my man, Powell. You know we had to do it for the watch party. Oh. Wilder clinches. Wilder missed, but he tried to land a big shot. And Wilder got to be cool because he hasn't been the most active and he only had 1 round. So I don't know, his timing, you got to get a feel for your timing. Double jab left by Wilder. Wilder feint. Round 3. Shout out to Ali Mohammed. Good to see you. Everybody come in and smash the like button. Round 3. Round 3, 1 minute left. Wilder versus Parker. Smash the like button. Yeah, Wilder's length, the threat of his power, and his athleticism is giving Parker issue trying to get on the inside. Oh. He made a mistake and Wilder kind of made him pay. Oh. "20 seconds, round 3. Wilder laughing. Wilder still hasn't really shown his hand. But see, that's the dangerous thing about a guy like Wilder. The danger is when you're a puncher like this, you're a puncher, so you don't have to be hasty. Like you look at like Guillermo Rigondeaux when he fought in his true weight class. Rigondeaux doesn't have to throw volume of punches. He know he can hurt you with single shots. So Wilder's a sniper. So the thing is, Wilder, he's had fights like this where he's losing because so far he lost probably all the rounds, but it's not like he getting dog walk losing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he's not throwing enough offense. But when you have God-given Thor power, that Alabama slammer like Wilder, at the end of the day, you know you don't have to do too much. Round 4. So I don't think the pace like this favors Parker so far because he's not making Wilder uncomfortable. Oh, Wilder tried to get him. Wilder, he got to get his timing a little bit. Oh, Parker. Oh. Wilder got to get his timing down a little bit. But you see how reactive Wilder is. Oh, nice 1-2 by Parker. Wilder clinching. A little bit more action round 4. Somebody said ring rust. I see adjustment. Malik has tried to him. Yeah, he got Wilder boxing a little bit more. And I think the biggest thing is Wilder has one round in, a couple years or whatever. And Parker is thought to be more of the boxer, so Wilder got to get his timing like it used to be. Wilder triple jab. Parker headbutt. Oh, see, Wilder's just missing by a little bit. He's trying to throw that right hand. 30 seconds, round 4. Parker just landed a little shot. Yeah, so far, Parker's like that. I guess that was Parker's like best round in terms of like offense. I still haven't seen too much offense on both sides. Like it's not sustained action. Like you look at the first 4 rounds of Gerald Big Baby Miller and Daniel Dubois, they was throwing a lot of punches. Or for a heavyweight, they was throwing a good amount of punches. You see what I'm saying? This fight, that's not the tempo of it. But Parker should be up. But again, it's kind of quiet. It's not like he's up big or, you know what I mean? For me, Wilder got to get his timing down. Like some of the shots are close, but they're whizzing by. And I told you how important activity is. Round 5. At this stage of the fight, no wisdom at this stage from Deontay Wilder. Reiterate, before Tyson time, he's had 50-odd seconds in a blowout win against Robert Helenius. I'm also fascinated to know just how much that took out of him because they were brutal those fights. Wilder. Yeah, I mean Parker, he not fighting scary. Knowing how dangerous Wilder is, he's not fighting scary. I'll give him that. But like, I mean, I've seen Wilder live, and I seen like the Ortiz fight was similar like this, where Ortiz Ortiz was, I think Ortiz was more clearly ahead than Parker. I'm not saying Parker's not ahead, but Ortiz in the second fight was doing work. Like Wilder looked like more bothered, if you will, in the second Ortiz fight, and then out of nowhere he cut the man's lights out. So that's always going to be the danger with Wilder. Parker letting a little body shot. Parker's getting more aggressive now. Wilder got to stop forward momentum by Parker. And Wilder should up his jab. Round 5, 30 seconds. Uh, Stylistically, this fight has some issues. I feel like the commentators are doing too much. For real, it's not. This hasn't been like nonstop action type of fight. Do you see what I'm saying? Like you could say Parker's winning, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, it's not the type of fight where it's a runaway and like Wilder is looking like Wilder never got dropped. Wilder hasn't been seriously rattled. You know what I mean? So basically, it hasn't been a fast paced fight. Yeah, Wilder. That's the thing is, but like I said, we've seen this with Rigondeaux. We've seen this with Wilder. These big punchers know that. So all they have to do is they can keep practicing the same shot, and then they know if once they connect, is the fight is over. So they don't worry about losing rounds and all that stuff. I, I mean, we didn't really see Rigondeaux lose rounds like this, but I've seen this from Wilder in the past where you're not really worried about losing rounds. Who cares if you lose rounds if BoxRec said you knocked out Ortiz violently? You know what I mean? So that's the clash. That's the clash that we have right now. I'm telling you how it is. Wilder's not going to let his hands go until he sees his opportunity. It's like some of y'all have never watched Wilder fight before. People are looking for like Larry Holmes jab and nonstop Foreman technique. That's not how he fights. Everybody got their own style. We're in round 6. Everyone keep complaining that there's not coming from Wilder. They said that with Ortiz in the second fight. It was the same kind of deal. I was there live. See, Wilder's throwing some he's throwing some like meaner shots. Oh. And Wilder's like grunting when he's throwing it, so he's clearly throwing this hard. Wilder's twitchy. That's what I'm saying. Some of y'all never watched him fight. Parker's launching these attacks, and it might be eye-catching to the... Oh. It might look eye-catching, but he's out of range when Parker's throwing some of this stuff. So it's not like Wilder's being damaged up. Parker's going to have to actually connect like the big shot. Because right now, in round 6, Wilder's like standing his ground a bit more and throwing some harder shots. And which lets me know he's still... Oh. I don't like Wilder backing out like that with his height. I don't like that. Round over. Look at it like this. I'm going to try my best to explain this. If the fight plays out exactly like this with no other changes, like every round, then Parker will win. But that's common sense. You see what I'm saying? That's common sense. But the next 6 rounds have to go exactly like this for Parker to win. And that means that, or Wilder has to get knocked out by Parker for Parker to win. So far, neither guy has been like badly rocked or hurt. It's a slower pace. And, you know, that's that. Parker's winning, but it's not a runaway fight where Wilder looks like, oh man, what is he going to do? That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not that type of pace. People keep going off of like, oh, Wilder's losing rounds. I'm trying to tell you, I don't think he cares if he's trying to put your lights out. You would only care if you're planning on going to 12 rounds. Because then you have to worry about the judges' scorecards, how many rounds they give you. We've seen this from Wilder. And people always blow it up and hype it up and say, oh, man, he's losing rounds. He's lose rounds in other fights, too. It's like I said, it's like y'all never watched Wilder fight before. Round 7, 1 minute, 45 seconds. Bro, these commentators are trash, bro. These commentators are trash. I'm trying to break it down for y'all. Hey, smash the like button. Right hand by Wilder. He trying to line him up. Oh, Parker threw a big shot. Oh. Oh, Wilder shot an uppercut. Round 7. Wilder's timing is off, though. About 15 seconds left, round 7. Round over. Parker's winning. Parker's winning so far. What I'm seeing is it looks like Malik Scott wants Wilder to box more, which is why, so I guess he's trying to have him make less mistakes, maybe. But it's almost changed his style where you have like more of a calculated Wilder. You have more of a calculated Wilder than we're used to seeing. But some of that could come from ring rust. Even with the knockdown, he could still lose. Yeah, I mean, now that we're in round 8, so yeah, you would want to like step it up at this point because, you don't want to just like guarantee I mean, I know he's known for power, but you don't want to guarantee a knockout and then this guy got a chin or something like that. So Wilder should start turning up in the next couple rounds, like now. Actually, right now, because it's round 8. Round 8 out of a 12. He gotta start trying to close in on them shots. And my biggest thing is like the thing is Wilder's not really throwing. He's not really throwing too much. And I know he's selective in trying to pick his shots, but you can't just like try to frame someone up perfectly for these highlight reel knockouts. I mean, it sounds like Team Wilder believe in his power so much where they don't care if he give up rounds. We're in round 8, 1 minute, 45 seconds. Oh, uppercut by Wilder. Oh, he just caught him. Wilder with, Wilder, body shot from Parker. He a warrior. He trying to get, Wilder landed a good shot. And then Parker started sending little body shots. This is where Wilder's dangerous, but he can't get too, he has to take his time and don't get too hyped. Unless he thinks Parker's ready to go, but Parker's still fighting back. Round 8, 1 minute. Yeah, I think Wilder should try to build off of having Parker hurt and start like stepping on the gas a little bit instead of letting him throw first. Wilder should try to take advantage. This is the best round. Oh, Parker landed a okay. Bro, Parker landed a big shot. Wow. Parker landed a big shot. Damn. Oh, Wilder's in the corner. Wilder don't have enough room to throw. Wilder needs to clinch, bro. Wow. Wow. See, that's why I said Wilder should step on the gas. Don't let a dangerous hurt man do that. Wilder got rocked from that. See, that's what I'm saying. Bro, this is what I'm talking about. Wilder had the round, but then he got clipped and he got hurt after that. That was nice. Parker threw like the same punch multiple times. And see, the thing is, Wilder needs a bit of wow. They showing the replay. Wilder needs like space to get his shots off because in close quarters, he's like, you know what I'm saying, his punches ain't like he don't send like the shortest of shots. So he let Parker come back in his best round and hurt him, it looked like. That was a huge right from Parker. And he was trying to land that all fight. Wow. Then he swarmed him. This is going to be an interesting round then because of what happened last round, round 9. Yeah, Wilder, I don't think he should wait. Parker's clearly coming here to fight. Don't wait. Try to push Parker back. I don't think Wilder should be waiting so much for Parker, trying to bait him. Take the lead. Round 9. Because Parker been trying to send them big overhand rights, and he got one through. Oh. Round 9. Somebody said, I don't like Wilder's body language. The commentator's telling Parker to box. Wilder's hands are super low. I wonder if his hand is hurt. Or if I know he fights like that. Wilder got his hand low. Now Parker's winning. See, like in the first 4 rounds, I was okay with Wilder like not showing his whole hand. But now we're in round 9. Now you got to start stepping on the gas, like, because you're down on the scorecard most rounds. So he had to produce something big. Crazy. 40 seconds, round 9. It's like Wilder's taking a round off and Parker's kind of taking a round off, but Parker's up on the scorecard so he can like low-key afford to take the round off. Wilder threw the right 3 times. Like he's trying to time him. Oh, right hand by Wilder, but the round ended. It's getting tight. It's getting tight now because there's only 2 rounds left. But yeah, in like at this point in boxing, you can't. How do you say it? Like what Wilder has done pretty much this fight, and I've seen him do it in other fights, but he's doing it a lot in this fight, is if this was baseball, he's trying to wait for the perfect pitch. So he's at the mound, and you don't want to get struck out. Do you see what I'm saying? Like the pitcher is throwing you good pitches, but because you're trying to like home run derby it, and you're trying to get a highlight reel home run, Mark McGwire, Barry Bonds, you're trying to wait for the perfect fastball so you can crack it out the park. And you got to watch that. Because you don't want to just wait and look for a home run. Because like Luis Ortiz in the second fight was out of here by now. Wilder hasn't like dropped Parker. Parker's boxing well, and he's aggressive. He got your attention and hurt you. Parker's doing his thing. Oh. Parker had his head down and Wilder sent two. Round 10, 2 minutes. Big right by Wilder. The issue is Wilder a one-trick pony. Once you take the right hand away, he's less than average. Parker leaped in. Oh, somebody bet on Parker? We're in round 10. And the crazy thing is Wilder looks like he's in killer shape. He looks like he's in crazy shape. $50 seconds left, round 10. But Parker kind of like, right now, he's like fighting a slower pace, which if you hurt Wilder, you're kind of letting him recoup a little bit. They both are doing little things that are a bit frustrating. Wilder should get off the ropes too. He tried to get the right off. But see, Wilder's waiting. That was a nice right. That was a nice right by Wilder. It's like a little uppy. But the round's over. This fight is a bit frustrating for me, bro. And it's on both sides. There's certain things that Wilder's doing is a bit frustrating. But then even Parker. He said Parker feels like he did enough. He's just waiting for the last bell to ring not to get hit. Yeah, but Emmanuel Stewart, if you watch his fight when he was training Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson, and he said, you got a dead man in there. He said, you go take this man out here. Because he was worried that Mike Tyson had the type of power where, like, despite winning and despite being in the lead, if you got a dead man in front of you, then you got to take him out, especially a power guy. You don't want to, like, keep them around and then they start feeling better and they got that much power. You see what I'm saying? All right, we back. They gave 7 rounds to Parker, 2 rounds to Wilder. Man. Round 11. Man, Wilder's timing is off. I didn't hear what the corner said. Oh, Parker landed. I couldn't tell if that landed from Parker. Oh, they said he looks like the shell of a man that dominated. One minute left. One minute left. See, like his right keeps like Wilder's right hand just keep missing. Body shots from Parker. And Parker has the rounds banked. See, Wilder just missed another right hand. Shout out to my man in Dubai. Wilder missed another right hand. Wow. 10 seconds. Parker landed a nice little right hand. Maybe this was a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because they're saying that the Joshua fight was next. You a knockout artist. Maybe this was too much pressure. I don't know. But what are they saying? Hold on. Wilder needs a knockout to win because it's the final round. I don't know if the pressure got to it. Like, I don't know. It could be a culmination of things. Pressure, like, because they said the Joshua fight was off. I mean, credit to Joseph Parker, too, because he's fighting a good fight. He's fighting a good fight. My man, Trey B. Wilder not keeping his left hand up. He ain't throwing both, nothing to the body, not even a jab. Yeah, like I said, maybe it's a culmination of things. Inactivity, you know, he's like, whatever, 37, 38. He had one round in several. Parker's doing good. And the pressure to Joshua. Wilder needs a knockout to win, most likely. I mean, unless they have some keep the Joshua fight scorecards. Oh, Parker landed right hand. See, Wilder's like hammer fisting him. He like hammer fisted him like UFC. Wilder going for broke. I respect it. Bro, this is all your money on the line. If you lose this to Parker, bro, this is your Joshua money. Wow. Wilder, big swing and a miss. I don't know. Wow. 1 minute and 45 seconds. If Parker stays on his feet, he done ruined the money. If he stays on his feet, he done ruined the money. Wilder missed again. Wilder trying to walk him down and bury him now. Wilder going for broke. Okay, hold on. 1 minute. Wow. Oh, see, Wilder, it looked like he missed that one, though. 50 seconds. Big right by Wilder. Crazy. Hey, Parker's smart to clinch and burn up, but Wilder got to push him off. And, big shot by Parker. Bro, Wilder got to fight with some urgency. He has 29 seconds, and you got to push this man off you and try to get the knockout. Bro, he's letting Parker burn up the clock. He letting Parker burn up the clock. 15 seconds left. 12. 11. Parker's smart. He clinching. Burning up that clock. 10. 9. 8. 7. Oh, it's 12. Wow. Wow. Parker came with it. Dr. Sleep knew Wilder new name because he threw 15 punches in 12 rounds. A shot fighter. Wow. That's from Kevin Jones. Shout out to you for the super thanks. Man, Parker messed around and messed up the money. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Like Saudi Arabia, you going doing all this. This is. And the crazy thing is Joshua already beat. He already beat the boy. He already beat Parker. Dang. All right, we're going to find out. We're going to find out what it is. Wow. Wow. Boxing is the theater of the unknown. We're going to find out shortly. Man, boxing is that lick. Maybe Wilder seen the fight with Joe Joyce and thought Parker was shot or something. And the crazy thing is Parker works with Tyson Fury, like they friends. They friends. We're going to find out. This is interesting. Wow. We're going to find out right now. Did Parker mess up this bag? All right, here we go. 118, 111. A 118, 110. Unanimous decision. Joseph Parker upset. Joseph Parker upset. Joseph Parker upset. They got it right. They got it right. Smash the like button. They got it right. Parker put on the performance he needed. Judges. Upset. We got an upset. We got an upset. I know somebody is upset. Bro, that Joshua Wild, this is what I told y'all. This is what I told you. This is what I told y'all. Somebody say Ego a UK hater. Parker ain't even from the UK, so you sound stupid. What? Parker from New Zealand. He ain't even from the UK. Listen, this is why I tell you in boxing, it's the theater of the unknown. You got to strike while the iron's hot. Joshua had belts. Wilder had belts. They should have fought then. The fact that they didn't, Wilder then went on to lose twice to Tyson Fury, now once to Joseph Parker. Now Joshua has 3 losses, once to Andy Ruiz, twice to Usyk. This is why you, hold on, they about to talk. This is why you have to strike when the iron's hot. I try to tell y'all. He got it done. And Joseph Parker's face look cool. Pause. Dang. He said it's God's plan. He said Merry Christmas. No, Wilder's face ain't bad either. Oh, that was a big shot. Upset. I'll give you guys my thoughts in a second. Please subscribe. Please hit the like button. He said the Saudis still going to sell AJ Wilder. We'll see. I mean, well, Fury fighting Usyk for undisputed. Now that's the bigger fight, even if they do make it anyway. Andy Lee's a good trainer. I liked him as a fighter, though, too. He said it's his biggest win of his career. And thank Tyson Fury. Wilder lost, yes. I'm back. He said, I'm back. Wilder, listen, I'll give you my thoughts after they're about to do Wilder. I want to hear what he has to say. He said my timer was off. Big up to Joseph. Make no excuses tonight. He eating it. He sound deflated, but he eating it on the chin. Damn, he said it's his daughter's birthday. Hey, I don't know. That don't sound good. Because he said that sounds like retirement is. It sounds like he might be considering retirement. Wow. Okay. Let me explain to y'all. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. I'm going to have to break down that fight in a full-length video. I'm going to give you guys some quick thoughts because right after I give you my thoughts on this fight, hold on, let me get to this super chat. Kevin Jones, $2, appreciate you. Too late in his career to become a boxer. He's a puncher. Shout out to Kevin Jones. Everybody pay attention. Please hit the subscribe button if you want to further this conversation. I'm going to give you the cliff notes. Joseph Parker just defeated in an upset Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. He now drops to 3 losses, 2 by Tyson Fury, 1 by Tyson Fury friend and kind of stablemate Joseph Parker, who just upset the apple cart. And now, I mean, I'm not the Saudi Arabian, your excellency. So I don't know what their plans are, but if the goal was Wilder versus Joshua off of a performance loss, I don't see that fight happening. Yeah, I mean, maybe it happens just for the names, but I mean, he just lost. So I don't know what the game plan is for there because they were saying contingent on a victory for both fighters, which Joshua's up next. That was going to determine if they had a fight, and it was supposed to be a 2-fight deal. So congratulations to Joseph Parker. He did his thing. Good game plan. I didn't have a problem with Wilder, what he was doing in the first couple of rounds, but then he stayed in that mode throughout the whole fight. Wilder's timing looked off, one round in several years against Robert Helenius. Then he had Wars, the trilogy with Tyson Fury, and he's talking about ayahuasca and like licking toads and things like that. So he might not have the same burning desire and fire anymore, but the game plan from Parker was good. The game plan, it looks like they're trying to make Wilder, like Malik Scott has him trying to like be more cerebral and more boxer, but I don't know that that's his style. I think Wilder at his core is who he's like when he's fighting Spilka. Like, when you introduce something new, the fighter could potentially second guess themselves. Am I doing this right? Because that's not normally how he fights. I think a great example of this would be Marcos Maidana. Marcos Maidana, when he got with Robert Garcia, he enhanced what Maidana, he didn't change who Marcos Maidana was. He just enhanced it. You see what I'm saying? he worked on Maidana's cardio, and then Maidana developed a better jab with Robert Garcia. So I think ultimately that's kind of what you want to do with the fighter. You don't want to like have them not do what they are good at. And that's kind of what it seemed like with Wilder. It looks like he's like trying to box more, but you're in there with somebody who that's their style to actually box, and then they're Samoan, so they actually have some power too. So you had Wilder who just looked like tentative throughout the fight, and it was weird because there was the hesitation to throw. You know what I mean? And I don't know if something to do with the Tyson Fury fights or PTSD. Nobody wants to get knocked out on a big card. Pressure from the Joshua fight. I don't know, but all in all, it ended in Joseph Parker upsetting. Shout out to Nico. Big up Boxing Ego. I am a new sub. Shout out to the UK and shout out for the $10 sub. Please subscribe to my channel. I get you guys covered for all boxing news. And let me explain this. We got a $10 from Wilder. It says Jameson. He said Wilder's issue to me tonight was he was passive, right? Passivity. He should have used his jab to disrupt Parker's rhythm to score more. That's what I'm saying. I didn't have a problem with it if you listen to my commentary in the first 2 or 3 rounds, right? Because you don't want to show your whole hand. People know he has the big right hand. You don't want to show all your cards. But then when it got to round 5, 6, 7, and Parker was taking more chances and you weren't necessarily making him pay, that's when it became a bit more dangerous. Yeah, Samoans, they got off. That J dude, he got a first-round knockout. Joseph Parker just got a upset. Parker also said that. He said, they talking about Joshua and Wilder. They looking past me. That's what I'm telling you. There's a couple things. I think Wilder, the evolution of Wilder, after he don't want to make the same mistakes that he made with Tyson Fury, so he's trying to be more cautious. But ultimately, I'm not sure that's who he is as a fighter, and with his skill set, because he was doing hammer fist and stuff like that. So like the technique looked off, and I think that's not what got him to the record that he has. You know what I mean? So hell of a performance by Joseph Parker. He took Wilder's best shots. He never dropped. And I think another thing is underestimation. I think a lot of people, including me, didn't have high hopes for Parker just based on the fact he was coming off the recent Joe Joyce knockout loss. So I wasn't sure how Parker, I know he can box. I've watched his career. He's a former champion. And he gave like Dillian White tough fight. I believe he hurt Dillian White. But ultimately, how Parker looked and got like knocked out in the Joe Joyce fight, I wasn't sure if he would be the same. But it was Wilder who, when he was in deeper waters with Parker, it didn't look like he was the same fighter that we've seen all this way. So I think Joshua's team is happy, to be honest, because I don't think they really wanted to fight Wilder. Like I don't think they'll have a problem like fighting that version of Wilder that they just seen, but the Wilder where it's still unknown, like when he beat Helenius by a first round knockout, I don't think they really wanted that. So I think they're livid. Who lost $2,000? I ain't lose nothing. Yeah, and this is why I tell you guys, boxing, you got to strike while the iron's hot. For real, Joshua and Wilder should have fought years ago when they were both champions, and then we could have seen it, had an undisputed fight, and then they could have went on their merry way. We could have got a trilogy by now. They didn't fight when it was necessary, and this is what happens. Now it's like, to me, Joshua Wilder, like if you look at my video, I didn't really speak too much on the fight. You know what I mean? Like I haven't been making a bunch of videos because to me, I think it was still good, but it wasn't the same as it could have been. So it's kind of like Kell Brook and Amir Khan. Yeah, they eventually fought, but it was in no way, shape, form the same fight that it would have been if Kell Brook and Amir Khan would have fought when we told them and when the fans really, truly wanted to see it. They fought in basically both of their fighters' swan song, like retirement fight. Crazy. Kamal Oz says, I always question the decision to go with Malik Scott instead of Derek James. Malik Scott ain't it, as with Errol inactivity is not good, period. Yeah. I mean, this is my honest opinion. I think there was multiple things at play here. Multiple things. Wilder looked terrible. That fire is completely gone. I don't know. That's subjective. I think for me, the biggest thing that I've seen is Wilder don't look as aggressive. And that's his bread and butter. You see what I'm saying? Wilder bread and butter is like aggression and knocking you out and coming to get you. So if you don't have that, the style and the technique and stuff, people have always questioned that. But if you don't have your bread and butter, aka that ferocity and velocity on your shots, then that becomes a different paradigm. Listen, this stream will now end. I'm going to start another Anthony Joshua versus Otto Vailin. We've seen a couple upsets on this card. I'm going to be we're doing the watch party for Joshua versus Otto Vailin. I am setting up the stream right now. I will see you guys in that stream. Deuces. So come back to the Joshua live stream.